The first 10 minutes after you wake decide your whole day. You sit up, swing your legs over the bed. Before your feet touch the floor, your lower back braces. Knees pop. Hips feel packed in wet sand. And the strange part, it only feels this bad for those first few minutes. My neighbor George is 71, still sharp, still drives himself everywhere. He times how long it takes to feel normal after he gets up. Used to be 5 minutes, now it's 20. He calls it warming up a cold engine. Turn the key, nothing happens, you just wait it out. Nobody ever explained this to George. That morning stiffness isn't your joints wearing down, it's something else, something almost nobody past 50 has ever been told. Stay with me. In a few minutes, I'll show you exactly what's happening and 5 things you can do about it that take less time than your coffee. Here's what surprised me when I started digging into this for my dad. He's 68, swears his back just doesn't work right until he's been up for half an hour. Stiffness like that isn't your joints rusting out. It's a tissue most people never think about, the thin webbing wrapped around every muscle in your body. Picture a jar of honey left in a cold garage overnight. Pour it cold, it barely moves. Warm it up, it pours smooth. That webbing works the same way. Overnight, while you're still, it thickens. The second you start really moving, not just stretching, it loosens back out. That's why one stretch in the morning barely touches it. You need motion that wakes the whole thing up, gently, before you ask your back to do any real work. I'll show you how in a second, but first, if mornings have been rough lately, type stiff in the comments and hit that like button so more people your age can find this. Try this right now, before you even get out of bed tomorrow. Just lying where you are. Stretch one arm straight up over your head. Let the opposite leg slide out long away from you. Don't pull, don't force it. Let your mattress hold all your weight. Now gently sway. Rock that arm and leg back and forth, slow, like easing open a stuck zipper instead of yanking it. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 1, breathe out for 6. 10 easy sways. 10, 9, 8, keep it slow. 7, 6, 5, feel that loosening through your middle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, same 10. Quick note, hip or spine surgery in the last few months? Doctor told you to avoid twisting? Skip the leg slide. Just do the arm reach until you've cleared it with them. Every morning before your feet hit the floor. 1 week. That's the test. My mother does this every morning before she even sits up in her recliner. It changed her back pain more than anything her doctor gave her. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Picture a clock face under your hip bones, 12 up by your belly button, 6 down by your tailbone. Rock your hips so your lower back presses flat into the floor. That's 12. Rock the other way, letting your back arch slightly off the floor. That's 6. Small movements, no straining. 10 rocks. 10, 9, 8, keep it smooth. 7, 6, 5, you're waking up muscles most people forget they have. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sharp pinch instead of a gentle pull. Stop. Rest. That's your body asking you to ease off, not push through. Morning and night. Next, something almost nobody over 50 does standing up. My Uncle Walter thought sit-ups were the only way to work his stomach muscles, until his physical therapist showed him something that protects his back instead of straining it. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat. Picture your belly like a drum head pulled tight. No matter what happens around it, that skin stays steady. That's the job. Keep your middle still while your arms and legs move. Lift both feet so your knees bend at right angles. Raise both arms toward the ceiling. Slowly lower your right arm back over your head while you straighten your left leg out just a few inches above the floor. Bring them back, switch sides. 10 total, 5 each side. 10, 9, keep your back flat, no arching. 8, 7, 6, breathing steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Osteoporosis or recent back surgery? Check with your doctor first. Back lifting off the floor at all? That's your cue to shrink the movement, not push through it. My neighbor Dolores stopped doing her stretches on the floor years ago. Bad knees, kneeling down felt like kneeling on gravel. So she found a way to get the same relief standing up using nothing but her wall. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, a wall right behind you, knees soft. Lean forward, rest your hands on your thighs, and let your backside settle back against the wall, like easing into a recliner. Breathe out. Tuck your chin, round your back up toward the ceiling, feel your spine stretch like a bow being drawn. Breathe in, lift your chest, let your back arch gently the other way. 10 of these. 10, 9, exhale, round. 8, 7, inhale, lift. 6, 5, you're moving your whole spine, not just your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees won't let you kneel? This is your version, no floor required. Tell me in the comments, have your knees ever stopped you from doing a stretch you used to love? My Aunt Rosalind started this after years in her sewing chair left her back curved forward like a comma. It's the opposite direction of everything we've done so far, and she says it gives her the most relief. Lie face down, legs stretched out behind you, feet hip-width apart. Elbows under your shoulders, forearms flat on the floor, palms down. Slowly press up, lifting your chest while your hips and legs stay heavy on the ground. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Hold here, count down 10 slow breaths. 10, 9, let your lower back soften, not pinch. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel your chest opening, not your back straining. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Sharp pinch instead of a gentle stretch? Ease your elbows forward to lessen the curve, or skip this one and ask your doctor first, especially with a herniated disc. Here's something that frustrated me when I dug into this. You don't need an X-ray or MRI for most stiffness and back pain. I know that sounds backwards. Every instinct says get it scanned. But the research is consistent. For the vast majority of everyday back pain, imaging doesn't change what helps you. And it can send you down a road of unnecessary worry over things that show up on scans, even in people with zero pain. That doesn't mean ignore real warning signs. Pain after a fall, spreading down both legs, numbness, weakness, fever, or sudden trouble with your bladder or bowels. Stop here. Call your doctor today, not next week. But the everyday stiffness most of us deal with after 60? Moving the right way beats waiting for a scan to tell you what you already feel. These 5 aren't a one-time thing. Your body responds to what you repeat, not what you do once. Most people who stick with these tell me the stiffness eases gradually over a few weeks, not overnight. I'd rather tell you that straight than promise you a miracle. Start with whichever matches what you're dealing with most. Mornings brutal? Start there. Lower back bad by afternoon? Start with the one that targets that. Build from one movement, then add the next. And if getting up out of a chair has started feeling like a project, pushing off the armrests, rocking yourself forward a few times before you commit, that's a separate issue worth fixing on its own. I made a full video on exactly how to stand up without using your hands at all, right here. Watch it next. Nothing we did today replaces your doctor. This isn't meant to diagnose or treat anything. It's general movement guidance. Your body, your history, your conditions matter. Something didn't feel right today? That's information, not failure. Skip it, modify it, or check with your doctor before trying again. But if even one of these gave you a little relief today, that's worth something. Pick one, do it again tomorrow. That's really all this is. Small, steady choices that add up. If this helped, hit like so it reaches more people your age dealing with the exact same mornings you are. And tell me in the comments, which one are you starting with tonight? See you in the next one. Take care of that back.